Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm fine. So we have this question, right? You have doubt in this question?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So let's discuss this question. The question is saying, what is the first thing that you should do if something is spilled during the lab investigation, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if we have something spilled in the lab investigation, what should we do? So basically, basically we have something when we are investigating something, we are trying to basically collect some proofs against a certain thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, first of all, write it with a paper. We should never do it, and like we should never wipe it with a paper. And um, basically, we are investigating something, so we should never wipe it out, because if we are investigating, we need that result. What is the final result for that, right? The second
Yes.
thing is, tell to the teacher. This is a good thing. Like if we see something is spilled on water, we should tell our teacher that something is spilled, because he might be well aware of things that that is spilled. Okay, so we should consider this thing. Now, third option is giving pour water in it. No, we shouldn't do it, because uh, water will, like, it will reduce the properties, and we won't be able to it will investigate the thing properly. Last one is ignore the spill. Of course, we should not ignore it. If you know uh, if something is spilled on floor, or in something is spilled, so better is to ask the teacher. So I will consider option B as the correct option. Do you have another question?
Yes.
Okay, send me in the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second, let me see. What is the question? Which of the following is the first thing that you should do before investigating big? So basically, okay, if we are investigating something, what should we do? Make a data table. Yes, we should do data table. We should make a data table, so that to keep record of everything. Clean up the equipment. No, we shouldn't do it. Read through the investigation. Get out of. Okay, so which one of the first thing that we should do? Okay, so first thing, we should make a data table. um, we should we should make a data table, so that we can see which thing at what place is exactly placed at. Now the second is clean up the equipment. No, we shouldn't do it at the first place, because if we will do this at the first place, we will clean up the equipment. It will basically alter the things, and we won't be able to do investigation properly. Third is read through the investigation, get out the safety equipments. Hey, uh, the first thing that we should do is we should read out the instructions. Then we should get our safety equipments. Then we had to make a data table, and then we should. So the first thing that we should do is we should basically get out of this, get out all the safety equipment, so that we can do the investigation properly. Thank you.
C is the answer or B? A.
No, it's D.
D.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask another question?
You can send me. Don't worry. there in the chat box. Okay. Use the word hazard and precaution in a sentence. Wait a second. So use the word hazard and precaution in a sentence. So I have these two words. One is called hazard and another is called a precaution, right? So what do you mean by the hazard? Do you know the meaning of hazard?
No.
Okay, let me tell you. Um, so the meaning of hazard is something which is like dangerous, something hazardous, right? Let me tell you. The word is hazard, and the meaning of this word is uh, danger, a danger, like a kind of a danger,
Mm-hmm.
or we consider it as a risk, right? Suppose I have acid here in the beaker. If I have this acid in the beaker, I will say that this acid is hazardous. Acid is hazardous, right? But we have to use the word hazard. So how can we say like the word hazard? So basically, the synonym. Do you know synonym? Synonym is basically are the words which have the similar meaning. So for hazard, the synonym is danger, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I will, if I'm supposed to use this word, let's say I will use a word. It's like the hazard, the the hazards of childbirth, right? Because during the childbirth there are a lot of dangers that we need to face, right? So I can use this word. Now the another sentence is precaution, right? So do you know what is the meaning of precaution?
No.
Okay, let me, it's okay, I will tell you the meaning of precaution. So precautions are some safety measures or safety steps that we take. So let me write it here so that you can see what is precaution. The spelling of precaution is Precaution. Precaution. It means a measure taken in advance. Advance. Right. These are some safety measures that we take in advance. Uh, Forward to prevent something dangerous. Something something dangerous. Like let me take again this acid example. If this there is some strong acid here in this beaker, I will tell you, please be precautious, or please handle these things precautiously, or um, so that I will tell you to take some measures. Do not spill this acid, do not try to drink this acid, do not try to pour it over your hand or some of your friends hand. So these are some precautions that I will tell you, some safety steps that I'm going to tell you, right? So if I am
Uh,
uh, okay, so if someone will tell me to use precaution, so precautions, basically, it's basically to take care. Synonyms are care or synonyms are protection, right? So these are some words of the these are which have a similar meaning, right? So can you now use precaution word in a sentence?
yes. Let me write it down.
Mhm.
Mm, wait,
Anything.
okay.
Mhm.
Uh, every home
Mhm.
owner should take precaution against fire.
Yes, um, it means that fire has not yet, occurred. Yeah, fire has not taken place, but still he's taking these preventive measures. He's taking care. Or another try,
Is that the
another.
answer?
Yeah, that's correct answer. Now, if another example I will get, when driving, when you are driving, you should wear seat belts, or you should, take this precaution. So I can it. While driving, what is your name? I will write your name. What is your name?
Johanse.
John. John. Can you tell me the spelling of your name? John. Hello. Okay, let me see. John's always wears his seat belt. Seat belt as a precaution. Right? He's taking this preventive measure of taking the preventive. Did you got it? If you have another question, you can send me here in the
Okay.
chat. Do you have another question?
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. I'll give you answer. Mm, okay. So you have this question. Write a hypothesis for the following testable questions. So we have to write a hypothesis. Okay, what effect does the fertilizer have on the plant growth? So basically, do you know what is hypothesis? Do you know meaning of hypothesis?
Yes. Include the word if and then.
Okay, uh, you know, let's see what are the hypotheses of uh, these. Like, what is the use of fertilizers? We know that we use fertilizers so that plants get the proper nutrition, right? If
I think I know about hypothesis. Let me tell
okay.
you.
Okay, okay.
Hypothesis is educated guesses that use the word if and then and can be measured and tested.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. Hypothesis is like something, basically, hypothesis is something which has not yet been correct, or which is from your side true. Like,
Oh, just write the answer. Don't worry about it.
okay, okay. Now we have to write the hypothesis on what is the effect on the fertilizer. Okay, let me write it in the new page. Okay. Uh, what was the question? What is the effect of? Okay, so I can write this. Do you have to copy this? You know, when I'm
Yes.
okay. Okay. So I'm going to write it for you. Wait a second. I'm having my pen here. Mm, okay. So let me write. The plants the plants increase the plant increase the growth by application application of fertilizers fertilizer treatment by fertilizers, right? Now, if hmm, if we